Now's the time to limit your relations. This is info for your conservation and observation. I am at my home. I am all alone. I am at my home in isolation. Isolation. Time for practicing your masturbation. Sorry that you canceled your vacation. It's not just you, it's the whole entire nation. In isolation. I am at my home.
I'm at my home.
I am all alone.
I'm all alone.
I am at my home.
I'm at my home.
In isolation. My constipation in isolation has really helped my toilet paper situation. Should hold up depending on the duration that they keep us in isolation. I am at my home.
I'm at my home.
I am all alone.
I am all alone.
I am at my home.
I am still at my home.
I am in isolation.
In isolation.
Isolation, a conversation we should have with every single generation. The older people need a working vaccination. The younger people on a threat of decimation. I am at my home. I am all alone. I picked up the phone.
Hello.
And I said hello.
Hi.
Isolation breeds agitation. Unless you find a way to get some inspiration. Make a creation, film a claymation, or just eat chips and talk to friends while on PlayStation.
Little boy on the road, I said, hey man, you shouldn't be alone. I said, maybe you can give me a phone and then I can help you call home. You can't be more than 4'4", and I think it's about to get dark. You said I'm 36 and I think I'm okay to walk through this park. And that's when I realized you should never judge a person by the size. And that's when I realized you should never guess an age with your eyes. And that's when I realized you should never judge a person by the size. And that's when I realized you should never judge an age, never judge an age with your eyes. Never judge an age, never judge an age. I saw a girl the other day, I bumped into her when I was on my way. I said, little girl, let me know what brings you to the mall here all alone. She said, maybe 'cause I'm 52, I've got my whole life hating damn people like you. That's when I realized you never judge a person by the size. That's when I realized you should never guess an age with your eyes. That's when I realized you should never judge a person by the size. And that's when I realized you should never judge an age with your eyes. Never judge an age with your eyes.
isolation. Stay away from all the subway stations. Now's the time to limit your relation. Information for your conservation and observation. Isolation, time for practicing your masturbation. Sorry that you canceled your vacation. It's not just you, it's the whole entire nation in isolation.
We believe we should confront anxiety with a clear plan to deal with its root causes.
Just before we get to questions, I'm supposed to model healthy behavior. Nice and sunny, but a little brisk.
My constipation in isolation has really helped my toilet paper situation. Should hold up depending on the duration. I have to stay in isolation. Isolation, a conversation you should have with every single generation. The older people need a working vaccination. The younger people are afraid of dissemination.
Listen, Canada is a modest country. We know we can't solve these problems alone. We know we need to do this all together. We know it will be hard work, but we're Canadian, and we're here to help. And it's our job as your government to do justice to that compassion and to that kindness that you show to one another each and every day. We can build a better world for our kids and grandkids. This is who we are. This is what we believe in. This is Canada.
Isolation breeds agitation unless you find a way to get some inspiration. Make a creation, film a claymation, or just eat chips and talk to friends while on PlayStation. Station.
This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, Give me lyrics, for this song, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, Give me lyrics, to the song, This part is where the verse goes, This part is where the verse goes, This part is where the verse goes, No shine, no lyrics, This part is where the verse goes, This part is where the verse goes, This part is where the verse goes, No shine, no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, Give me lyrics, for this song, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, Give me lyrics, for this song,
Maybe a rap part comes in here, I'm not sure, it's not clear. Maybe it would sound weird if we don't do a rap part. Maybe we do a verse that sounds similar to the first, so it would sound like this part is where the verse goes. This part is where the verse goes. This part is where the verse goes. No shine, no lyrics, This part is where the verse goes. This part is where the verse goes. This part is where the verse goes. Don't shine, no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, This song has no lyrics, Give me lyrics for this song.
It's Wednesday, it's 8 p.m. We're not all at apartment 711, but we are live. It's the DG special. On tonight's show, Alice Wetterlund, Pedro, George Basil, Sarah Hillier, and Andy Hull. featuring me, Josh Finkelman, and Dan Tamizian. And now your host, Dan Gallia.
Stay away from mother.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Dan Gallia, and I am the host of this show that's called the DG Special. That's what the DG stands for, if anybody ever wondered. Welcome, and I hope everybody's having a good day. I know I had a pretty good day. I played Tony Bennett on another show, which I had a lot of fun doing. You should check it out. It's called There's Always Jeopardy. It's every weekday at 6:30 for the past, I don't know, man, like 3 weeks. But it's been a fun time, and yeah, please do check it out. But this show right here is the show you're checking out right now, and this show is called the DG Special. So let's start her up, shall we? Let's get our best friends in the whole wide world, Dan Tamizian and Josh Finkelman out here. How's it going, guys?
What's up, man? We're what the special stands for.
You are the special part of the DG Special. I'm merely the DG.
You're the DG, and then Dan and I are the specials.
Yeah, I actually created something just for you guys because you're special.
That's why it means so much.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh man, we got our own segment. This is great.
So now that you have your own segment, what's up with Josh Finkelman and Dan Tamizian?
All right, so I woke up this morning and did my usual like 45 minutes of looking at the internet before I got out of bed, and I found the greatest thing. And I was telling Dan about this earlier, so he's like, we have to talk about this tonight. So Dan, can you put up the picture of the sheep? This is this meme that I found, and I believe this happened years ago, but it's about a sheep that got lost, and that's 6 years worth of wool on that sheep. And apparently wolves would attack it, but they couldn't get through all of the floof of that sheep. It looks like there are muscles under there, but it's not. It's just all wool. And it's supposed to be one of these feel-good memes. Like, you don't have to be hard to survive wolves. You just have to be really, really fluffy, which I think is a good message for this pandemic times, because we're all inside getting fluffy, right? And also, the wolves. I want to know more about how the wolves were. Like, did they give up after a while? Was this like like a Looney Tunes cartoon for a while? Like, someone needs to talk to the wolves. And so yeah, that's what I woke up to this morning. So it's been a pretty good day, I'm not gonna lie.
But you really went down that sheep rabbit hole.
I'm telling you, I was looking for a while.
They probably just dragged it a lot. I think they bit it and got it and then just dragged that ball across the plains, you know?
It was like a walking dog toy for these wolves.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Dan?
I gave myself a home tattoo recently. Yeah.
What?
I was getting real bored, and I found like a stick and poke tattoo kit online, and I was like, what the hell? I don't know. Why not give it a go? And so I bought all the stuff, and then
Show us.
Yeah, you have to show that.
Got to show us this tattoo.
It's like on a bit, like it's in my upper thigh. It's in a very like.
Are you embarrassed?
Place because I didn't know how good it was going to be. I thought it was going to be terrible.
And it wasn't.
What is it?
And it's not bad.
What is it of? If you can't show it,
it's a triangle. I love triangles. So I gave myself a nice like triangle on my leg, and I would show it, but I think it's like here.
Not too racy. We're on at 8:00.
Yeah, it's prime time.
Maybe later in the show.
I was gonna say, take a picture of it while you're off camera, and then pop that up.
Show a picture later in the show. Yeah.
Okay, cool. As long as we get
it went well. I think it's pretty good. And like,
did it hurt?
Not as much as I thought, and I think I'll give myself some more. I think some more quarantine tattoos are in order.
I think this is gonna be this. That's a segment, Dan, right there.
I'll premiere my next tattoo on the next show.
That's amazing.
Well, I've been on like a wild ride myself. I've been watching a lot of 90 Day Fiance.
Oh man.
And like, listen, I got to be honest. Like, I was very, very much against this, any kind of reality show. And then all of a sudden, I became this reality show, like, I like a sycophant. I watch everything, like from Floribama Shore to Jersey Shore to Geordie Shore to, like from shore to shore. I'm watching it, and like I started watching 90 Day Fiance because my friend Hannon was like, you got to check the show out. So I was like, Hannon's usually got pretty good taste. So we checked it out, and sure enough, I found myself watching it by myself. What I didn't know is the show has like a million versions of itself. So it's like there's 90 Day Fiance, 90 Day Fiance What Now, 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, 90 Day Fiance After the 90 Days, after 90 Day Fiance Quarantine episodes, 90 Day Fiance
Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk, where
that's
they
the best one.
video on trial old members of the show, video on trial new members. It is a lot of content. And recently there's this guy on like the last episode, he was afraid of monkeys, and it just it just killed me. And
I saw that clip.
And
he was so happy about them until he saw them.
But 2 episodes ago, this lady, there's like this clip, and it made me think of like a pretty funny idea for a video sketch. So maybe we'll do it when this is done, Dan. I don't know, but this is the idea. So there's this guy, and he's been talking to this lady from Israel for like a long time, and like 8 years, right? And so he goes to meet her at this restaurant, and but he, first of all, the guy is like, it's like the girl's like beautiful, and it feels like a catfish, and the guy doesn't seem like the type of guy that would get this type of girl, just flat out. And he flies to Israel without telling her, and then while he's in Israel kind of says like, hey, I'm coming to Israel soon, want to meet for dinner or lunch? And she says sure, and then he's like, okay, let's make a date. So they make a date. It's gonna be the first time he ever meets her. Okay. So he shows up at the restaurant. He buys her 9 roses, which I thought was really a weird number of roses to buy. So he buys her 9 roses, he gets to the table, sits down, puts them in a vase, orders champagne, gets so sweaty that he changes his dress shirt in the washroom, fully dresses into a different thing. And then he waits for 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, he leaves. He drinks his own champagne. It's really sad. He leaves his flowers. But the camera on the show stays in the restaurant, and the owner's this like really like nice old Israeli lady, and she takes the flowers off the table and she puts them on a ledge that's filled with vases of flowers. And she goes, no need to waste good flowers. And then she goes, this type of thing happens all the time. But the amount of vases that are on her counter, it's like, it can't happen that many times, So my sketch idea is like, she creates like 20-year-long relationships with men, multiple men, like hundreds of men. And then eventually they all try to meet her at this restaurant with flowers. And it's just her way of getting free flowers all the time by starting like 8-year-long relationships with men who are in love with her. And then she's like, well, free flowers.
That's a psychological thriller for sure. I think you've got that's a box office blockbuster.
Good reason to go to Israel too.
Yeah. All right, guys, are you ready for the show? It's going to be amazing. We have Alice Wetterlund, we have George Basil, we have Keith Pedro, Andy Hall, Sarah Hillier. Like, again, just a handful of my favorites, and we get to have them on this show. Aren't you pumped?
Yeah,
it's like, man,
show, yeah.
Wednesday night.
All right, well, George, you better get ready because you're up right now. Give it up for George.
Γεια σας παιδιά μου, γεια σας παιδιά. Γεια σας, είμαι ο Γιώργος ο Βασίλης ο Βασιλιάδης και σε ευχαριστώ YouTube που έρχεστε με μένα εδώ στο σπίτι μου. Ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Hello everyone, I'm George Vasilis Vasiliadis and I'm here, you are watching on my YouTube channel. I will thank you so much for this and I like to say welcome. So, welcome. Ωραία. Τώρα, σήμερα, today, the reason I'm making this video is because I am an expert in many things. One thing that I will teach you today, if you are here, is to how to train a dog or any other rodent you have. Καταλαβες. So to say, an expert in animals is expert. Τι να σου πω, πώς είναι σαν να I will say something, if they don't understand it, they will, they don't, it's like they understand it, okay? Καταλαβες. Ωραία. Τώρα, let me introduce you to it's so cute, Yak, though. He's a dog that is here to help me with my lesson. I think his name is something like Steel or Metal. I don't remember very well, but that is not important because when he is here with me, he is nothing. He is nothing. Δεν έχει τίποτα. He doesn't have anything. He's like a blank yak. Καταλάβες. He's so cute, you think, but no. Yuck, don't let it touch you. Don't touch you. You don't want it in your house. Yes, outdoors, outside the dog, okay. Because it protects the animals. Animals can protect other animals. They can protect your vegetables. So we get started. You see here, I'll show you here. Okay, here we are. Look at this asshole. I know, he's yuck. Oh, yucky. I touch you, yuck. Don't, don't look at me. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. The first thing I'm going to teach everyone how to do is how to push it, okay? So you push it away. This is how, 2 hands, oof, and if they come up like this, and they are very aggressive like this is very important, so look at me. If the doggy comes at you, if he touches you, this is very important. You take off one of his hairs. You take one hair away, because then the dog understands you are mighty, and he is a piece of shit. Watch, look at him. Eek, don't touch me. Bad dog, no touching me. Okay? I don't want you to touch me. Okay? And if I want to push you away, again, 2 hands on the face, no, because his neck is strong. Don't you bite me. Oh my gods. Don't you? Okay, now, that's the other thing. If they show you the inside of their mouth, don't touch me. If they show you the inside of their mouth, what they're doing that you don't even know about, that I'll tell you about, is they're making you taste like their food. Oh, don't touch me, yuck. Yuck, yucky. Ah, okay. And if they come up like this, and he starts to doing what? Say it. This is him starting to dictate with his growling. Yeah? Well, not today. Get out of here. And this is another way to punish. I take one of your hairs, and I eat it. Okay? See, now you get a treat, but you'll always remember, yes, I ate your hair. You remember? See, they are very, very stupid animals, and they don't have very much brains, but you can feed it as much gentle feeding. You can feed it as much of this. This is just old shoes. I have old shoes. I cut it into 1 million pieces and I give it to him, and look how dumb. And here's the final lesson for today. If the dog bites you with their nose and teeth and their sharp tongue, the only thing you can do is kill it. See, that's it. And then you call animal control and they come get it. See, he's dead. That's dead. Okay. Well, YouTube, ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Μια φορά ξανά και καλή. Θα τα πούμε όταν ξαναέρθουμε. Έλα μουσική να παίξουμε. I thank you again for being inside my computer. And this is very nice of you. Okay? Thank you very, very much. And subscribe and like me, link, fuck.
Wow. That was pretty good. I mean, I learned a lot, so I'm assuming that was good. Josh, yeah. Oh, there he is, George.
Dude, sorry I missed the show.
Oh, it's okay, man. We got this other guy that was like really great with this dog.
Ew. I mean, cool. This is Topo.
Hey, Topo. No dogs were harmed during the making of this, and Topo looks happy as hell.
He died and then he came back to life.
Is that a German Shepherd?
I think so. I'm not really sure. I think he's just like a muddy rescue, but I think he's got a lot of German Shepherd. Yeah.
How are you doing, buddy? Like, I mean, a puppy must be the perfect thing for right now.
Yeah, I mean, as perfect as anything can be, where it's just like you're obviously around the clock in the house, and if you're not, you're relatively local. Hi, Josh.
What's up, man?
Trying to get as many beards as we could.
I feel like I made a good choice today. I like put the hair up, like I hid it behind the hat here because like I can't live up to that. It's just I'm just living in your shadow here.
It's hot.
Hey, Josh, did you have a question for George?
Yeah, I was looking, you know, around the interwebs, and I learned that you are a vegan of some renown. Wow. And I decided that I was like gonna ask you a weird question because that's what we do here. So because you know, you've been on some shows that are I very much enjoy, like Crashing and that sort of thing. If you could pick one show, what is the one show that you would want to be on? And here's the caveat. Yeah. You have to eat meat in order to be on that show. What is a meat-worthy show? And I know you've been a vegan for a long time, so I mean that would be gross. But
well, here's the thing. Oh, it wouldn't be gross; it'd be delicious.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah. So if I were to start, or if I had a need to eat meat again for work, what I would assume is I'd have to be a meat eat. Like I'd have to really kick up the aggressive part of myself that wants to like kill something and eat it.
No, but I mean, like, what show would be worth, like, any show, history, you know, on TV right now? Like, if you know, if The Sopranos came back, or like you go back in time and be on The Sopranos, but you had to eat a steak.
Break down my entire moral construct.
Yeah, exactly. What show would ruin your morals?
I'm from Baltimore, and I'm so it's so out of my realm of what I could do as an actor, or as a comedian, or anything to be on The Wire. Like watching that awesome actor that played Omar, Michael David Wayne Johnson.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Omar's
the shit. So like that kind of stuff, yeah, I'd eat meat. I'd eat it.
The Wire is a meat-worthy show. I think that's a tagline.
Yeah. Eat meat, watch The Wire.
The last thing I wanted to talk to you about really quick, just don't have much time. We're on a time constraint here, but I did look in your Cameos page. You're on Cameo, so if anybody wants George to do something on Cameo, please, I'm sure he'd love it. But he puts the effort in. Like, I was looking at these Cameo videos, and like I would be so happy if I like tried to get a cameo from you and I got what you're putting out. Like, I just want to say kudos to you. You're doing it right.
I mean, I take the time because it's fun. It's not that uncomfortable. I mean, you're talking to your phone, and your phone is in theory someone that's you've never met, but they care enough to be like, oh, my husband, you know, is busting his ass and it's his birthday, or another person that was like, hey man, my roommate's having a tough time in quarantine. He just grew like this awesome mustache and he's sad he doesn't get to take out on the town. And so I just sent him to his mustache, I think. And just, yeah, I'm glad you liked them. They're pretty fun to do.
Well, dude, honestly, keep making people happy. I know you made me really happy by doing the show. And yeah, please stay safe and healthy. And thank you so much for doing this.
You too. Thanks.
Yeah, wash those hands.
See you later, man. You can check George out on a number of things. Check out his IMDb. They're all there. George Basil. I just saw him on Crashing, and he's like the funniest part of
so funny.
So great. Josh, get out of here. I'm going to introduce our next guest.
All right, I'm out of here.
See ya. All right. You might know him as Keith. I know him as Keith. He has a last name. It's Pedro. Give it up for Mr. Keith Pedro and share this live stream, please.
Yo, what up? You guys can hear me? We good? Yeah. Yo, shout out to George, man. Damn. This guy threw me off, man. I really thought he talked like that. That was awesome. I thought he was fucking for real. I was like, this guy, he's really fitting his dog's shoes. He really threw me off. I was on the phone. I had like 911 dialed and I just had my thumb on send. I'm like, maybe I should get this guy pinched for feeding his dog shoe horns and fucking shoe soles. Like, I was like, yo, wow, shout out to George, man. That was funny. Thanks for having me on the show, boys. This was great. Big upgrade from the rec room. I mean, why not, right? This is fun. I'm enjoying this quarantine, tell you the truth. I love the quarantine. Everybody's probably like, why do you love the quarantine? I'll tell you why. I'm a dad, man. I get to sleep now. I get to sleep all day. I don't have to wake up the kids to go to school. I don't have to do shit. I'll sleep till 4 p.m. I'm actually going to go to sleep right now. I'm not even wearing pants, bro. This is just for the show. But I've been watching, for my quarantine, I've been watching, is anybody here watching, is anybody here? Is anybody watching Tiger King? I've been watching fucking Tiger King. And yo, straight up, man, what threw me off with the Tiger King, I'm gonna be honest right now. I didn't know that a baby tiger can cost $2,000. That threw me the fuck off because I bought a French bulldog for $1,500, and if I knew five more bills could have got me a tiger, I would have bought two. Do you understand? I would have named them Siegfried and fucking Roy. I would have bought car seats for them. I would have put them in my basket on my bike. It's insane. $2,000 for a fucking tiger, guys. A tiger, a baby tiger's $2,000. Can you imagine buying a French bulldog for $1,500 and realizing for an extra $5 you could buy a tiger? That's like buying a Honda Civic. And then someone telling you, yo, for $5 you could have got a Bentley, bro. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And the crazy thing is, now after realizing that a tiger's only $2,000, I'm watching Aladdin like, yo, Jasmine, are you really even a fucking princess? Are you like, you're broke, bitch. This is why your sultan needs a genie, because you are broke. You have one $2,000 pet. That is not impressive. That is, times are hard in Alibaba, whatever the name of the town was. But I don't know, man. It's crazy shit. But you know the thing is, though? I remember when I was younger, one of my best friends used to do illegal drug deals with Hell's Angels, and he took me one time to this club, and it was a Hell's Angels bar, and they had a tiger there. Obviously for intimidation reasons, and they had a tiger on the stage, and it was in a cage, and straight the fuck up, I was scared. I don't know what you guys, that was scary. But because I didn't know what I knew now. But if I only knew what I knew now, I would not be scared. I would pull up and they'd be like, yo, you see that fucking tiger? I'm like, yeah, these bitches is broke. Step your game up, Hell's Angels. You guys are fucking broke. This is a $2,000 tiger. You trying to scare me with a $2,000 tiger? Get out of here. That's not even an all-inclusive trip to Turks and Caicos. Get your shit together, bro. Get it together. Another thing I've been doing on quarantine, I've been pirating a lot of movies, as an Asian male does. I watched Bad Boys 3. Anybody else watch that movie? I watched that movie, and I must say, there's a scene in the movie where a cop dies, and in the funeral, there's why here's the thing. How come in every cop movie when a cop dies, there's always somebody in the funeral playing Scottish bagpipes? Like, which cop got hired purposely to play the Scottish bagpipes in a fucking funeral? Like, what is the, like, who's human resources on that? Like, who's the lady that was just like, hey, do you have a police record? No. Can you shoot a gun? Yes. Can you play the bagpipes? No. Okay, no, we don't need you. We already have a lot of detectives and captains and our forensics department is full. We need bagpipes, buddy. Bagpipes. That's what I noticed too, man. And as a comedian, it's hard right now because there's no live performances. And honestly, if you would have told me that the only ones performing right now would be these sign language interpreters, bruh, I would have fucking did that. I would have been a sign language interpreter right now. These motherfuckers is killing it, bro. I follow 4 sign language interpreters on Instagram now, all because of what this shit done on the news. Dude, this is the future of entertainment. I'm ready to learn sign language, and I will fucking drop freestyle battles. They'll call me what? I don't even have to play a beat, bro. You can read the fucking sign language at any flow you want. So however rapper you like, if you like fucking Tupac or Biggie or a Young Thug or whoever you like, you can just read my sign and the flow that you, that's what I'm trying to do, man. Also, I must say, I'm very happy, guys. I am very happy that I got my CERB check. I got my COVID-19 relief fund. I got my money in the mail without doing anything. And I must say, I know how it feels to be on welfare. So, and I'm loving it, bro. I am loving this. Free money sitting on my ass. Are you dumb? I'm not going to work after this. This might be my last real show. Like, I don't give a shit. You guys, when the economy starts again, I was like, oh, shows are back on. Buddy, I'm staying in my house collecting checks. Are you serious? Why did we as society shit on people on welfare? This is the fucking biggest loophole. I'm loving this. Why was I waking up at 7:30 in the first place when I knew all I could have done is get my girl pregnant 9 more times and then wake up at 4 p.m.? Like, that is crazy. You know what? It was a $2,000 check. I'm not going to lie. I'm grabbing a fucking baby tiger, bro. I'm buying a baby tiger. I'm not lying. They gave me a $2,000 check. I saw the shit on Tiger King, and now I'm buying a baby tiger. So next time you fucking see me on DG Special, no, I will have a tiger on my lap. And shout out to my man George. I will feed that tiger a bunch of empty, dead shoes. I will cut up a bunch of Nikes, and I will feed that tiger some shoes. So thank you, George, for the tip. And that's Keith Pedro. I'm out. Check out my new podcast. It's called Keith It Real. It's on every streaming service. So check that out. Thank you guys so much. This was so much fun to be on the DG Special again. Love you, Dan. Love you, Josh.
Keith, stick
Love
around.
you,
How
Dan
are you?
T.
You doing okay?
I'm doing perfect, bro. Didn't you hear, man? I'm about to buy a tiger.
I did hear you, but I mean, like, I just realized everyone I put on the show today, almost everyone, has a baby or a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, of course, man, you got stuff to do. You have beautiful children to look
I got twins, man. I got year-old twins.
Year-old twins. That's
I love
nuts. Oh man, they look
Love
so
it.
cute too, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. And I got 2 teenagers. So like right now that everybody's home, it's literally like I have 2 in-house babysitters. So
That's pretty good. So that's where the sleep's coming from.
That's where all the sleep's coming from, man. All the sleep.
You're doing it right, and I'm so happy to see you.
Trying, buddy.
It's been so long since we've seen each other.
Of course,
It's
man.
actually great to see you and your face.
Yeah,
So
yeah, man. You
let's,
too. I love your hat, bro. We killing it.
Thank you.
We killing it, man. Yeah. DG, love you, bro. Killing it. Dan, man,
Talk
you
soon.
might. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Dan Taz, you might want to get some fucking cream for that tattoo. I don't know how you're still alive. You did it yourself. That's very dangerous. I heard people die in Cuba for doing that shit.
I took all the precautions. It's very thorough. It's all good. I'm
all right,
feeling
cool. I just want to make sure, man. I don't want you passing out. This guy's turning green during the show.
Always looking out for everyone, man.
Yeah.
It's wicked, wicked. Thanks, guys. Love you, Josh, man. That sheep story was fucking funny, man. That shit was jokes.
Yo, it's good to see your face too, man.
Yeah, man. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the special part of the show.
Well, thanks for doing it, buddy. I'll see
Thanks,
you soon.
guys.
Peace.
Peace.
That was Keith Pedro, just a killer. If you ever want to check anything out, he's on the internet. Not surprising. It's a big internet out there, and he's in it. He's in the net. All right, let's move on. You know how I like to keep this show moving on. Please, also, just a reminder, we have donations that you can give us just to like help us pay for the Zoom account. And but you know, we don't make a lot of money. I'm not going to lie in that donation section. So what I like to say is a way you can pay for the show without actually giving me any money is by just sharing this feed. So if you can just share this feed, more people will watch the show, and that'll help everybody. So that's just a little thing you can do. If you don't want to do it, listen, man, I'm not a pushy guy. It's totally fine. All right, let's move on. We got another amazing act. I'm lucky to know her, and she's all the way from LA. Alice Wetterlund. Hey, Alice.
Hi, Dan. Thanks so much for having me. I just love being here with you guys today. It's like a really big honor. Obviously, just like everybody else, I've been quarantining at home, and you know, as you can see, I don't have a lot of space here. Just kind of, this is not really, this is the home office in my compound. This is definitely a real room that exists for sure. You can touch that stuff. It's definitely real, so don't question it. Hey guys, wow. I'm really proud of myself that I know how to use a Zoom virtual background. I'm in AA, and I don't know how many people are watching this, so who cares? And like, we're doing online meetings, and we have had Zoom bombers in the meetings, and for a while they were like sharing porn. Like, that's what they would do. They would like put porn on their screens, and it's funny because like we kind of got rid of the problem, and honestly I miss it. Like, it was just something exciting that would happen in my day. Like, you get to look at porn at a time when you're not expecting it, and it's just like, that was kind of my porn for the day. And now, so what I've done is I've just like started to like have a hard copy of some porn with me during the AA meeting. Now it's like, now I have another problem. My boyfriend is texting me right now because I do a news Instagram show every day at 5, and he actually texted me, "Where's the new show?" Because I did it early today. So one thing I found out from this pandemic is that my boyfriend loves me. That's been a real interesting development that I did not expect. It's blowing my mind. Like, he wants to hang out sometimes. He's great. My boyfriend is amazing. He's very supportive, and he's not jealous at all, which makes it very easy to cheat on him. Just realized that there's a second part of that joke that only works if there's an audience. So a lot of people have been asking me, like, how do you perform in these Zoom, like, online meetings when you can't hear the audience laughing? And I'm like, oh, it's pretty much the same for me. So Joe Biden is the presumptive nominee. And wow, do I feel responsible? Of course, I didn't vote for him in the primary. I voted for Jill Stein, but it's interesting, like, how many, like, I had jokes about it, like, I was like, oh, there's so many people running for president. It's like, who cares? Let's just pick somebody. I'll vote for Joe Biden while he's giving me a titty twister, and now it's like, that might happen. That might actually happen. So, yeah, Joe Biden has been, I guess, credibly accused of sexual assault, and it's like, people are really mad that people are supporting Joe Biden when he's been credibly accused of sexual assault, which is like, that's great. But also, I think we should, like, because everybody's like, hashtag listen to women. Like, we can't just sweep this Tara Reid allegation under the rug. But it's also like, hashtag listen to women when we tell you that, like, one of the people running for president is like a way worse rapist. For sure. like way worse. I mean, it's like 99% of the leaders of the entire world have been men for a long time, and it's not like these two are the first two that were rapists. Trust. This shit has been going on for a while. I think women voters know how to choose their rapist, okay? I think we figured it out by now, all right? Don't worry about us. We got this. That's depressing, but true. Not really what I want my jokes to be, but that's what they are. Does anybody else have this going on? I'm hungry and full. Always. Like I'm always have to poop. I'm always hungry and I'm always full. It's like I don't know what. I just eat a lot of gummies. So this is something that's interesting I learned when I was researching my news program. The dogs in the UK can, like, they're doing a program where they sniff COVID in people. They can like sniff it out, which it's like cool. Cats can do that too. They just don't want to. It's true, because I found this out about cats. I'm a cat person, obviously. Cats can like sniff when a woman is pregnant. File that under things that are gross for some reason. You know, cats can do all sorts of shit. They just don't care to. I have a cat right now that wants to come on screen with me. Hopefully I'm done soon. But this is, so if anybody watches Bosch, I've been watching Bosch with my boyfriend. He really loves Bosch. And I thought it was really stupid. And now, of course, I'm addicted to it. Like many things throughout my life. But this is an impression. This is just for the hardcore Bosch heads out there. This is a scene I'm going to do with my cat playing Bosch. She's like really good actually at playing Titus Welliver as Bosch. This is Chief Irving and Bosch in a scene. So I'm going to go grab him. Oh man. So, okay. All right. Oh, he's like becoming. He's becoming. Hold on a second. I'm going to just change my background to not a virtual background. Yeah, see? This is fourth wall, okay? All right. So, Detective Bosch, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Yeah. Well, I think it's time we find out. Are you ticklish, Bosch? He doesn't say anything because he's Bosch. But I mean, like we workshop that, you know, and so I feel like he didn't bring it in the same way. So yeah, that's just kind of what it's been like, you know, and just like I show up to work every day, you know, and does he. So. I got my cat, and I don't know how long I have.
Whenever you want, buddy.
Please end this.
Okay. I love that cat bit. I mean,
I have another cat bit I can tell you. You can stay for this.
Okay.
I was in Canada, as you know, as you are, and my cat sitter called, and she was like, so your cat can't walk anymore. And I was like, what do you mean? And he just was like stumbling around like he was drunk or whatever. And I was like, cool, that's very scary, because she took him to the vet, and the vet was like, well, it's either an ear infection or a brain tumor.
Very different. Yeah.
And I was like, tight, that's great. Like what the fuck are we gonna do? The guy was like, well, you know, like we should probably get an MRI, because like if it's a brain tumor, we want to know. And I was like, how much does the MRI cost? And it cost the same as a fucking person MRI, Dan.
Oh my god. That's my
It's
sister.
a $5,000 procedure you pay out of pocket, and the cat brain is so much smaller.
I know, you'd think they'd have small MRI machines for them.
Like little, like half, or just put a bunch of cat heads in the same, do it in bulk.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through that. I know my sister's cat has diabetes, and she has to like give it needles every day, and like I'm like, wow.
Does
that's
she just
wild.
hand the needle to the cat and go? Good thing, man.
She assumes it's doing it. Like
So I told the guy, I was like, to the doctor, I got on the phone, I was like, yo, how about we do this? Let's give the cat the ear medication. That's $40. And
And
then
see if
if
that
it
works.
works, we'll know if it was an ear infection. And if it doesn't work, we will know that my cat is going to die.
yeah. I think that's a pretty good plan. Oh my god. Well, listen, I really hope your cat is just got an ear infection.
They're fine. It was an ear infection.
Oh, thank
They're fine.
Oh, that's the best
Dumbass.
news
Like,
ever.
he also had asthma before this. Like, before all this happened, I was giving him an inhaler every day, a cat inhaler. Yes, it does look like a sex toy. It works as one too. And the fucking ear infection medication fixed the asthma. So guess who didn't have asthma at all?
That's amazing.
Got a cough.
Dude, you're the best. I just wanted to say thank you so much for doing the show. I know that, like, you know, we really only see each other when we're doing shows because that's our relationship. But one day we'll be friends outside of these shows. And
picnic.
Thanks for helping me make people laugh. And
I
you're the
hope I
best.
made one person.
It was very funny. Actually, you know what? I always I'm torn between leaving my mic on or not because I'm like laughing into a pillow like I'm prank calling a Christian radio show. And I'm like, why am I doing this? It's like, it feels funny, but whatever.
You gotta leave the mic on, man. I think it'll help.
Okay.
I mean, I know who's going next, and I just think that they need some help. So.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding. This is a miss hangout.
That's
with
what the show's
comics.
about, the slams.
I miss it.
All right, Alice.
Okay.
See you later. Thanks for doing this. And
Thanks for
stay
having
healthy.
me. Bye.
See ya. Wow. Alice Wetterlund, what a great person. Just a shining light, you know? Okay, let's keep doing this. Let's keep going on to the next thing. Yeah, I think that's what we will do. You know what? You're going to love this next act because holy shit, what the hell is it? It's just two Randy Bachmans.
Hey. Ooh.
Hey, yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, okay.
Randy Bachman.
It's definitely two Randy Bachmans here. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Thanks for having us on the show. Yeah, everything is really great, honestly. And
yeah, we've been in quarantine now for a while, and we've just been reminiscing about making some of our old albums, and we were going on different talk shows, yours being one of them, and we thought we would talk about one of our old albums with you.
yeah, or one of our new albums.
Sure.
Whichever one you want. Dan, why don't you just, I think it's having trouble with your bangs there over your eyes there, other Randy Bachman. Dan, what's your favorite Randy Bachman album?
Wow. I don't know. The first one, I guess.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, the first one, also known as
Bittersweet
Bachman.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good.
Oh man, that was a favorite one. Let me tell you a quick story about making Bittersweet Bachman.
Please.
I ate 300 hot dogs during the recording of the song Taking Care of Grandma.
Oh, I love taking. Can you give me a few bars of Taking Care of Grandma?
Well, I've been taking care of Grandma and she's just doing fine.
She's doing fine.
Doesn't even need me to be there.
She's doing fine.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it there. Yeah, I ate 300 hot dogs and then I fought Angus Young.
Oh, Angus Young. Yeah, that was quite the summer. We fought Angus Young and some young people.
Yeah, we did. We always do the same stuff, just so you know. Just so everyone knows, we always do the same stuff.
Yeah.
We're two Randy Bachmans.
But we're two of the same person.
Right, but we are two different bodies and minds.
Yes.
We
True.
just like doing the same stuff, kind of like twins.
Twins.
But we're actually the same.
We're the same guy.
Right. So,
Yeah.
hey, other Randy Bachman.
Yeah.
Stop moving your head so much and tell us what your favorite track from what was the name of the album again?
Bittersweet Bachman.
Bittersweet Bachman, right?
Oh, my favorite track is Down the Road, Have a Tumble.
Ooh, sing us part of that.
No problem. I'm going down the road and there's a rock and a tumble.
Ooh, yeah. That was part of our gospel area
of the
our career.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we had a gospel area of the record.
Yeah. One part of the record was gospel, one was rock, one was soft beats.
Oh man, my favorite was the soft beats because we brought in some real special folks to work on that.
Oh yeah. Like who?
Well, I mean, there's so many folks we brought in. We brought in that group, the band.
The band, Bette Midler.
Betty Mids, as I call her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we both call her
We
Betty
both
Mids.
call her Betty Mids.
The Hot Chili Boys.
Oh, I love the Hot Chili Boys.
And
the Sweet Chili Boys.
The Sweet Chili Boys were there also.
Yeah, for the soft beat section of the record.
Yeah, we had to slow it down.
What was your favorite soft beat song?
My favorite soft beat song had to be The Sauce Is Going.
Sing it.
Okay, The Sauce Is Going goes like this. Oh, the sauce is going, the sauce is going. Can't you feel the sauce on your legs? So that goes. It's all about one time I was cooking spaghetti and other Randy here scared me with a prank.
Yeah.
And I did spill sauce all over my leg.
And that prank was just me pissing on him.
That's right. I got pissed on by my other self while I was cooking. And I spilled sauce on the piss leg.
And then you wrote a song.
Yeah, it was called Sauce on the Piss Leg. Actually, it turns out I wrote 2 songs about that specific incident. Why don't you sing a bit of Sauce on the Piss Leg?
Okay. It's warm, it's piss on the sauce leg.
It's pretty great because even though the song is called Sauce, even though the song is called Sauce on the Piss Leg, the chorus goes piss on the sauce leg because it's from other Randy's point of view, you see?
Yeah.
But the title I wrote, so it's from my point of view.
And how does that go?
The title of the song that we just sang?
What's your version of the song?
Okay, I need to ask you guys a question. Are you really 2 Randy Bachmans?
Yes, of course we are. Oh my god!
I don't know.
How dare you?
How dare you?
We're on a beach and everything.
Fishy is what I'm saying. I can't pinpoint it, but there's
We're 2 Randy Bachmans, or our names are not Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to say right here, right now, that we are definitely 2 Randy Bachmans.
Okay.
That's honestly, that was that part there where Dan took into question who, in fact, we are. Really threw me off.
Yeah, unbelievable. Of
Yeah.
course, I am Randy Bachman, and I write songs about piss sauce.
No, I feel like a fucking idiot now.
Well, you get proven wrong when you act like a dummy.
You guys have to do my show, and here I am.
Before we go, any questions for us, Dan?
Yeah.
Who wrote the song Basketball?
Both of us.
Both of us together.
Can I hear
at the same
that?
time.
Just
We
really quick?
alternated letters writing words.
Can I hear that song just quickly before I let you guys go?
What was the name again?
Basketball.
Okay,
Okay.
together.
Okay, together.
Basketball. It's a box and a ball. It's a box and a ball. It's a box and a ball.
And also, it's our name. So, anyways,
Okay.
that's simple song. That one, it goes like that for like 2 hours.
Yeah, the whole
Okay.
album.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Andy Hall and Sarah Hillier.
No,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet.
No. We're not that. That's not it.
Well, whoever you are, thank you so much for doing the show. And
Oh, thanks for having us.
I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're healthy.
Hey, we're doing just fine.
We're doing
we
fine.
won the Order of Canada, man.
We're rich men.
You ever heard that song? You ever heard that song, Meat Lane? Get in the meat lane. Order your
Right.
That was us, man.
No, I didn't know that, but now
We're
I
doing
know.
fine. We're healthy.
All right, everybody, give it up for two Randy Bachmans. What happened there? Get out of here.
Everything's great, dude. Everything's great.
See you later. Oh my God, that was absolute insanity. But at the end of the day, they are who they say they are, and I'm an asshole for even questioning them. That's the end of the show, everybody. And to end today's show, let's bring Josh and Dan back out here. That was a fun one.
Oh my dude, I was crying. Those Bachmans are funny.
There's the cat brain. Yep. Tape on the thing. So yeah, that was great. And Randy Bachman's, wow, just cool. We got a mini concert, kind of a sampler.
Yeah, I gotta get that album.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say thanks for doing this show as usual, guys.
It's highlight of my week, man.
Thanks for doing the show, Josh. Thanks for doing the show, Dan. Thanks for doing the show, George Basil, Alice Wetterlund. I wonder if I always feel like I say Alice's name too slow, like her last name too slow. I slow down at the L. Anyways, Alice Wetterlund. There we go. Andy Hall and Sarah Hillier and Keith Pedro. Thank you so much. Barb Brownlee, Alicia Kirkham. Thank you for the donations, helping us continue to do the show. And Michelle Lost Beauty, and thank you to the 427. We're going to end with this video. Please enjoy when the video's done. So are we. Every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, the DG special. Tune in. Next week's a doozy.
Yeah.
Peace.
So if anything, I think there should be bike lanes on top of bike lanes.
What the hell is that?
That's my kombucha.
Yeah, it looks like it's ready, probably.
I don't even know what that means.
How do I explain it?
It tastes gross, but it makes you better at everything.
Sounds like a Latino STD.
Yeah, kind of is.
I hope you're not handing that out for trick-or-treating.
Can we play this Ouija board? Sure. Technically this isn't even a Ouija board, it's a talking game board or a spirit board. Ouija is a trademark of Hasbro Inc.
Yeah, but everybody calls it a Ouija board, right?
Yeah, okay, but can we just call it a spirit board? You don't want to piss it off, right?
Yeah, we don't want to piss it off. Ouija board.
Whoa, I did not do that. Can we please just call it a spirit board or whatever? Okay, everybody put your hands on the planchette. Who wants to ask the first question?
Dear Ouija board.
Oh, man. What was that?
It's the cat.
I don't have a cat. Why did you answer that like you live here?
I don't know.
Okay, guys. Hands on the planchette. Somebody ask it a question, and this time, nobody call it a you-know-what.
I'm sorry, this is nuts, okay? You can't police language. This is political correctness gone too far.
Don't do this.
No, I will, because you know what? It's a Ouija board.
See? Cat.
Whoa, who's doing that?
Stop that!
It's not me, it's her.
I'm not doing it, you're doing it.
Stop that.
Hey, wait. What's it trying to tell us?
I don't know, everybody's screaming.
Well, hold on a second. Spirit board, can you stop and start over again, and we'll write it down this time? D, E, A, R, S, I, R, O, R, M, A, D, A, T, I, O, N, T, H, A, T, R, N, C,
Dear Sir, Madam, it has come to our attention that you have been misusing our trademarked name in a legally protected arena. The word Ouija has been registered to our company with the U.S. Hold! This is a cease and desist letter. We summoned a lawyer.
A lawyer?
This party sucks.
Well, good thing I brought a backup.
I don't really like games.
Shut up. You guys hear that?
That's all, folks.